Welcome to RMTC-DHH's series on the high leverage practices for students with disabilities. In this video, we will be discussing the last high leverage practice, HLP 22, from the CEC and CEEDAR Center's publication, High Leverage Practices in Special Education. This video was made in collaboration with FIN for Students with Disabilities and Just Read Florida. HLP 22 states, provide positive and constructive feedback to guide students' learning and behavior. Of all the 22 HLPs, this particular practice shows up twice as HLP 8 and 22. Two different research syntheses were conducted on this practice, putting it in both the social-emotional behavioral domain and the instructional domain. For this video, we will be focusing on the instructional aspect of this HLP. If you would like to see the behavioral aspect, please see the HLP 8 video. Hattie's barometer of influence shows general feedback in the zone of desired effects at 0.5, feedback specific to timing at 0.82, and reinforcement feedback at 0.87, showing that feedback has positive impact on student outcomes. The Florida Department of Education and Just Read Florida created practice profiles for literacy instruction. In the practice profiles, corrective feedback is defined as follows. Corrective feedback is clearly communicated, timely, and developmentally appropriate information aligned to learning goals or objectives that specifically addresses learners' errors or misconceptions. It is one type of ongoing instructional feedback. Effective instructional feedback focuses on misinterpretation rather than lack of content knowledge. For instance, a teacher asks a student what desert means, and the student replies, "Sweet treats." The teacher then can give immediate corrective feedback like, "Dessert has two S's and this word only has one. Think again," allowing the student an opportunity to self-correct. The teacher then can give positive feedback by a simple yes or a thumbs up or a smile. Students who are deaf or hard of hearing may lack the background knowledge of a skill and must first be explicitly taught the skill before feedback can occur. For more information on explicit instruction, you can watch the HLP 16 video. To build skill mastery, it is important for teachers of the deaf and hard of hearing to push into the classroom periodically to ensure skills taught in isolation are being implemented in academic settings. It also allows for specific feedback to be provided in real time. This is also why collaborative teaching between the general education teacher and the teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing is so crucial, which is also the first HLP. Constant conversations about the student's individual progress and what each other are noticing, as well as the sharing of data, is necessary for student success. In the practice profiles, there are two columns for teachers to use to self-evaluate themselves on this instructional practice. The first is the accomplished use, and the second is the ineffective use. When looking at the ineffective use column, this does not mean that the teacher is ineffective or lacking in successful moments. However, there is still room for growth in achieving consistent effectiveness in this area. We will leave you with this point to ponder. Compare and contrast the accomplished use and ineffective use of corrective feedback in the practice profiles. What do you do well? Where can you improve? Come to the TA Live discussion to learn how your colleagues address this question, and share your thoughts to collaborate together. Remember to check out additional resources in the Live Binder. You can access a Live Binder on the RMTC-DHH TA Live website or by going to the bit.ly/RMTC-HLP. Can't make it to the discussion session? Or perhaps you're watching a recording of this at a later time. An idea to still work within your district is to visit the Iris Center HLP Interactive Alignment Tool. This tool identifies which Iris resource provides information on each specific HLP. Where can you find information on the Iris Center? If you guessed the live binder, you are right. Remember, you can find that at bit.ly/RMTC-HLP. To watch more videos about the HLPs, make sure you check out the TA Live archive and our video library. Until next time, we'll see you around. This video was created by the Resource Materials and Technology Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, RMTC-DHH, a special project funded by the State of Florida Department of Education, Bureau of Exceptional Education and Student Services, and through federal assistance under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, Part B, and IDEA Part B trust funds, and through an agreement with the Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind. The information included does not reflect any specific endorsement by any parties involved.